全米野球記者協会ニューヨーク支部主催の夕食会が日本時間25日、ニューヨークで開かれ、昨季3年連続4度目の MVP を受賞したドジャースの大谷翔平が、2024年以来2年ぶりに参加しました。今回はマミコ夫人も初めて同席し、ダーク系スーツに黒のシャツとネクタイというシックな装いで出席。会場では約2分半のスピーチを行いました。スピーチ前には、ブルワーズのパット・マーフィー監督、昨季ア・リーグのサイ・ヤング賞を受賞したタイガースのタリク・スクーバル、昨季ナ・リーグのサイ・ヤング賞を受賞したポール・スキーンズらと交流する場面も見られました。また、会場にいた子供にサインボールをプレゼントするなど、神対応を見せる姿もありました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
I think we should talk about NL MVP for a moment too. Shohei Ohtani keeps winning, so I guess he's going to keep showing up, right? Yeah.
He had a pretty good year. He's okay.
Is it difficult for anybody to compete with him because of the pitching and the hitting factor?
Yes, and there's been some talk among writers, among fans. What are we doing here? This guy, it's almost unfair. He does two things where most players, well, it's even more than two things in some ways, but most players are not rewarded for their offense and defense the way he is because he's pitching. And you can say, well, it is unfair. And you see his ERA there, 2.87 in 47 innings this year. He came back late, but he still made a contribution. And, of course, in the playoffs as well.
And that's hitting more, by the way, just to throw out there. That's not overall.
55 home runs, 1.014 OPS. What he does is unlike any player we've ever seen before. So, to me, there should never be a matter of voter fatigue where let's give it to someone else. If Judge is the best guy in a given year, if Shohei is the best guy in a given year, he's the MVP.
These conversations, people say it's unfair. You do stop them immediately, right?
Yes.
Even though you want to let people have their opinion.
Yes.
The stats that we just put up on that board.
Crazy.
It's crazy, and this is the most valuable player. You're not having voter fatigue for like the Cy Young. Like there's other guys that are really close. There's nobody that's close. He is in a different stratosphere than even Judge.
I agree with that, Eric. And I know there are fans of other teams who will say, I'm tired of hearing about Ohtani. It's Ohtani all the time. Yes. If anything, in my mind, what he is doing in the moment is underappreciated.
Yes.
We don't have a full grasp of this because we're watching it. It's happening right in front of us. But the context of it, historically, well, there's nothing ever been like it. So I can't talk about him enough. And what he has done is simply incredible. And I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Historically, sometimes loses, as we see Shohei on the screen.
He's lapping it up with Paul Skeens is next to him. So they're having a great time.
I'd like
chit-chatting right now. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be.
I'd like to hear that combo too. Maybe
we'll see it.
If we talk to Paul later, we can ask.
He's like, I'm going to strike you out. That's all Paul says. I'm going to strike you out. You know why? Because I'm pretty good too.
Yeah.
And Shohei's going to be like, well, I have a lot of power and I could strike you out. And Paul will be like, okay, sure. That's probably how the conversation's going. But
I think Shohei said, I'm going to take you into the Allegheny. Probably not.
He already did hit a homer to center. He punched his ticket his rookie year.
Right.
And then he hit one to center later in the game. Like the machine learns, and Shohei's a machine. You talked about historical context. Not everybody is a historian, and when we talk about baseball, sometimes like there's a whole group of people that just drop off. I don't want to hear historic.
Right.
Here's current day. Shohei Ohtani is in the top 99% in sprint speed, top 99% in starting pitching arm velocity, top 99% in exit velocity in the last 3 seasons that he has pitched.
That is insane. And yes, if you want to ignore history and not get into the Babe Ruth stuff, great. That's fine. I think people should enjoy the game however they'd like. But what Eric just said, that tells you all you need to know about what this guy is and how dominant he has been in this sport.
It needs to be celebrated. And this is the way we celebrate it. This is a night of celebration. To me, this is how you celebrate it. And I would hope somebody comes up to me and says, is this really fair that he gets it? Because I will tell them yes. And I will tell every player you've gotten it wrong every single time that Shohei Ohtani is not voted as the best player in the game. Like this year was Kyle Schwarber.
That was the players' vote?
That's the players' vote. And they voted Ronald Acuna the other year. And I was
That was a much better case. Schwarber,
Stop.
it
It's
was a
not
much
a
better
case.
case than.
It's
That
a
was
much
the
better
year
case,
Acuna went
yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But still, if he's pitching,
Thank you. Thank you.
It's no contest.
Mhm.
Good.
And by the way, I'm glad to hear someone besides the baseball writers blew a vote, because we get accused of blowing votes all the time.
You guys do a pretty good job.
Hey, maybe the players should post, because everybody's like, oh, writers should post. Writers should post. Well, maybe the players should post their vote.
Speaking of post, this will
There
get
you go.
posted. AJ and Shohei
I-
hanging out.
I'm gonna because AJ's here and he can't defend himself. He
Mhm.
walked up and he goes, I shook his hand and I said hi to him.
He did. He
He
did do
did?
that,
He did.
Yeah.
as if he was 12 years
He's
old.
seen
As if
him
he's-
though. I mean, AJ's on the road every week
He's-
for games. He's seen him.
I think he was playing the part.
Right.
It's good. Good parody.
Good. Well,
Who's presenting for Shohei?
Tom
Bruno?
Verducci.
Very nice.
Good evening. What an amazing night. I mean, this dais is amazing. How about the food? The food was amazing. So shout out to our celebrity chef who whipped it up this afternoon, Shohei Ohtani. And for those of you who are driving home on the FDR, the potholes have been repaired, courtesy of Shohei Ohtani. The guy does it all. You know, the late, great sports writer Roger Angell once told me that he actually saw Babe Ruth play. Saw him walking around Manhattan in his camel hair coat. And I was like, wow. I mean, that is baseball mythology, right? That's seeing a legend in the making. Well, our generation, we have a legend in the making with Shohei Ohtani. Just want to give you a couple of numbers here, because there is no one like Shohei, never has been. 55 home runs he hit, and he had a 2.87 ERA. Crazy. 202 balls he hit 100 miles an hour or more, the most in Major League Baseball. And he threw 39 pitches 100 miles an hour, second most among starting pitchers. Crazy. 3 straight MVPs unanimously. Before that, no one had done it more than once. I could go on with these numbers because you can't even get them on PlayStation, folks. They're impressive, but what's even more impressive is the person that Shohei is. The word that comes to mind for me is respect. Respect for the game, respect for the opposition, respect for the umpires, for the fans, for competition. As parents, you can feel good about buying your kid a Shohei jersey. Heck, we know you can buy one for yourself too, right? There really is no one like him. So when I tell you he's a generational legend in the making, it's not hyperbole. And I think someday you can look back and you will tell people that you saw Shohei play. I'm not sure if we'll see anything again, but enjoy it. Don't ever get used to what we are seeing, folks. No more than you would get used to seeing the Grand Canyon. It's that special. It's my honor to present a guy who does it all, and I'm sure he can even rock a camel hair coat. Your 2025 National League Most Valuable Player, Shohei Ohtani.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate the introduction and kind words. BBWAA, thank you once again for hosting this great event and always making us feel welcomed. Congrats on your 101st Gala. To all the writers who voted for me, thank you. This MVP award is very meaningful, and winning it again means so much to me. A deep appreciation goes out to all of you writers for recognizing the hard work and efforts that were put forth in achieving this NL MVP award. To my fellow recipients, congratulations to all of you and your achievements, especially to the 86 Mets team. I now know the feeling of what it's like to become a world champion, and it's great. So congrats on your 40th anniversary. Thank you to the Dodgers organization for believing in me and embracing my vision. To owner Mark Walter, who is here tonight, and the rest of the ownership group, the entire front office, especially Andrew Friedman and Ron Rosen also attending. To all my teammates and the coaching staff for helping and encouraging me throughout the year. I felt your support every day. A huge shout out to the entire Dojo staff behind the scenes, especially Al Garcia, who is also here tonight. I appreciate you all. To my support group, starting with my agent, Nes Valero, I appreciate all you do, and his wife Liz here tonight as well. To CAA, especially Matt Hidaka for your support, Julia White, Anya, Kali, and the rest of the circle. Lastly, my family in Japan, and most importantly, to my loving wife Mamiko, and my daughter and Decoy, for making my life whole. I appreciate you always being there for me. Thank you.